My elite kings and queens, welcome back, guys. I got an awesome reading today. It's coming out of the Bible. I wasn't even planning. Usually I'm never really planning where I'm going to pull my reading out. Sometimes I might not even have a reading. I'm just going to get out here and just start speaking to you guys. But this is a great reading. Hold on, guys. Let me, because we're doing laundry, so let me close the door here. That way it's not making too much noise. Y'all know how we do, guys. We just make it happen. We just make it happen. We are live and we are real with it always. So it's coming out of Matthew 28:20. Jesus has risen 28. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and read it, guys, and I'm going to break it down for y'all. After the Sabbath at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven, and going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the woman, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples. He has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." So the woman hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, and ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said. They came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me." All right, great reading right there, my people. Once again, that's from Matthew 28:20, reading out of the Bible. Jesus has risen. So let's start breaking this down, okay? So I underlined a lot of parts and put like little notes on the side. On the beginning part, I did not, but either way, I can just break it down just from reading it. So it says, after the Sabbath at dawn on the first day of the week. So whenever we see Mary Magdalene and the other Mary, that is talking about the subconscious mind, okay? The subconscious mind is a feminine energy. It is so we have the masculine, which is the conscious, and then we have the feminine, which is the subconscious, okay? That's coming from the heart. So right here, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to the tomb, okay? So now we're talking about the subconscious mind, went to the tomb, okay? There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven. When we see heaven, we're talking about the mind. Gracias, mama. Thank you. Mwah. All right, guys. So that was my wife bringing me some food and coffee. So there was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven. Okay, heaven is the mind. Okay, so an angel would be considered your positive thoughts. Okay, your thoughts. So angel, for an angel of the Lord, Lord is law. Okay, sorry guys. There was the beginning part, I didn't underline anything because this wasn't gonna be planned for my reading. I was just reading it, and as I got halfway through it, I was like, "Oh, dude, this is gonna be on YouTube for sure." So there was a violent earthquake, for an angel. Angel would be your thoughts, your positive thoughts, of the Lord, of the law. So your positive thoughts coming from the law, which the law is you are God. Came down from heaven, which is the right side of the brain, which is the right side of the mind, and going to the tomb. I don't know yet what tomb is, but if I had to, I would consider it. I'm not gonna say nothing, guys. So I circle tomb because I have to go and realize what they're wanting to say when they say tomb. Rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. This will be just how beautiful your thoughts are, okay? When they are positive. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. This is your feelings and your emotions. That's who the guards are. And became like dead men. The angel, your positive thoughts, said to the woman, the subconscious mind. This is where I started underlining. "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus," consciousness. So right now, your positive thoughts are telling the subconscious mind, do not be afraid. I know that you're looking for Jesus. I know that you're looking for consciousness. Telling the subconscious mind, I know that you're desiring a positive. You're desiring to be in the positive state always. Consciousness, awaken. Who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen. Okay. So right here, he is not here. He has risen just as he said. That means that we're no longer identifying with the 3D. We have risen, okay? We know the reality that the 3D is an illusion and we are in consciousness. We are living within the kingdom of heaven. Come and see the place where he lay, right side of the mindset, kingdom of heaven. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, go tell your emotions, your states, your feelings, where you're going to be living at, which is within. He has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. Galilee is your consciousness, your mind, okay? So he has risen from the dead. We are no longer living in the 3D, which that's what it means. That means that 3D is dead. It is going ahead of you into Galilee. We're going to live within the mind consciousness. There you will see him. That's where we're going to see the reality. Now I have told you. That's what it is. So the woman, subconscious mind, hurried away from the tomb. Once again, we're still trying to figure out what tomb is. But now as I'm reading it, I would say it has to do something with the left brain. It just came into me right now. I didn't come up with that answer. Literally, God just gave me that answer right now, which is who I am. I answered my own question. Consciousness, infinite intelligence provided. So we have now figured out, guys, tomb is the left side of the brain, which is the logical brain. Boom. Wow, it's so beautiful, okay? So the subconscious mind hurried away from the tomb, which is the left brain. Bow! We just discovered it together. I love you. Remember when people I was circling tomb? And I was going to say what I thought, but then I said, no, let me not do that. Let me not say something that is not coming from the source. But it makes sense. So the subconscious mind hurried away from the tomb, which is the left side of the brain, the logical brain. Afraid, that means we're still emitting a little bit of negative feelings in the subconscious mind. Woman in the subconscious mind hurried away from the tomb, the left side of the brain, which is the left side of your mind. Afraid yet filled with joy. So a little bit, we're still a little afraid, but we're also filled with joy because we're discovering what's going on. We're discovering that this is an illusion. We're discovering that the positive words, the positive mindset, and living within is reality. Ran to tell his disciples. The disciples are the emotions, the feelings, the states, the senses. Suddenly Jesus met them. Consciousness. Who we are. This is like being awakened. This is the higher. This is consciousness. This is completely, we know the law. We know everything. Greetings, he said. Consciousness is now speaking. The infinite intelligence within. They came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. The feelings, the emotions, the states, everything's like, we're with you. We're not here anymore. We're with you. Infinite intelligence, God. Then Jesus said to them, do not be afraid. That means consciousness within. Don't be afraid no more. You don't have to be afraid. Stop being a slave to the 3D. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. That means everyone. All is one. My brothers signifies my brothers as in your mom, your sister, your daughter, everyone in your family who is who I am. We are all one. Okay? To go to Galilee, to go to the mind consciousness. There they will see me. This is where we continue with the word. This is what I'm doing with you, my people. Okay? I'm telling you, which is my brother, my sister, which is who I am, which you are me and I am you. We are one. To go to Galilee, to go within to the mind, to the consciousness, and there they will see me. My people, I love you so much, man. This was a deep reading. This really just, from the noise from the dryer that I had to close the door because I wanted to get this message out to you clear without any disruption. And then my wife bringing some amazing healthy food to me with an awesome coffee. But we still continued with it. And I remember earlier we were in the process of figuring out what tomb meant. Now let me go back to the beginning because now we're gonna read it from what we discovered with infinite intelligence giving us the answer. After the Sabbath, at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene, the subconscious mind, and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. They went to the left brain. which is the left side of your mind. Remember, the right side of your brain, the right side of your mind is cashing it on the right side of the boat. That is the visualization, the imagination. That is where, that's reality. The left side is the logical, that's 3D. There was a violent earthquake. Now I'm seeing earthquake. I'm not going to answer it, but if I had, so this is going to be coming from the thinking. That would be just the shaking up of the mind. Everything that we've discovered. Whoa, goddess, boom. For an angel, positiveness coming down of the Lord. Lord means law. Okay, there was a violent earthquake, the shaking up of the mind. For an angel, positivity of the law. Lord came down from heaven, the mind, the right side, and going to the tomb, the left side. Rolled back the stone and sat on it. That means we're sitting on the 3D, like positivity, the angel, who we are, the law coming down from heaven, rolled the left side of the brain and sat on it like, I run this. I am I am not enslaved by the 3D. I am not enslaved by the logic of this illusion. His appearance was like lightning and his clothes were white as snow. That's the right side, just the beautifulness of your thoughts. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. This would be like the guards would be your ego. Your ego. The guards are your ego, guarding the logical brain, like your ego trying to tell you, no, this is the way. Stop. You're waking up, stop. The left side is the one. That's the guards telling you, no, the left side of the brain, the logical brain, the enslavement to the 3D, to the illusion. But it's afraid now. The ego's like, wow, dude, he knows. He knows. He figured it out. He's waking up. The elites can't control him anymore. Because they shook and became like dead men. 3D, dead, no longer. We know that this is an illusion. We know that this is dead. We know that this is a memory. We know that the logical brain connects to this 3D illusion, but we decide not to live here. We live in the imagination, the visualization, the kingdom of heaven, which is the right side of the brain. Cast your net on the right side of the boat. And there's another scripture where it says Jesus sat on the right side of the Lord. The angel said to the woman, positivity said to the subconscious mind, do not be afraid, no more. We are not living here in the left side. For I know that you're looking for Jesus consciousness, who was crucified. That means no more living in the 3D illusion. My people, great reading today. This is what it's about. The whole story of Jesus Christ dying is us dying to the illusion, us dying to the 3D, sacrificing the illusion, the 3D, going and living in the kingdom of heaven within, knowing what is really going on, the subconscious mind, which is your heart, your feelings, your emotions. Being in that always positive state because you know who you are. You are God. I am God. You are God. We are all one. Consciousness. This is the game out here. Why is the game being played? It doesn't really even matter. We're already here anyway. But we have discovered what it is. And the right side of the brain, imagination. If you want to enter the kingdom of heaven, you must be like a kid again. This is in the Bible. Live life in easy mode, my people. Live life in easy mode. We are here to experience positivity, health, wealth, happiness, joy, peace, success, abundance, prosperity. That is our natural state. Be in that. Your words are God in action. Your words have power. Your words are God. If you want to see what you've been speaking with your thoughts and your words and your conversation, your self-talk, look at your 3D. This is just a memory of your conversations. So today, go and speak positivity, think positivity, and do not define what's going on. Someone cuts you off in the illusion, say, nobody cut me off. Because I'm not defining with the 3D. I'm defining with my words and my visualizations and my thoughts. And nobody cut me off. And nobody can tell me they cut me off. Because I am creating. I'm going back to the mixture and recreating, reselecting the experience. For I am selecting positivity. It is my duty. It is who I am. I am the spirit. I am not the ego. I am not the flesh. I love you so much. Remember who you are. You are God. I am God. We are. I am. You are. Health, wealth, happiness, love, prosperity, abundance, success. See that. Feel that. Know that. And anything that comes negative, you say, that is not me. Maybe the ego and the flesh are affected, but not me, for I am the spirit. And in the Bible it says, let the weak say they're strong and let the poor say they're rich. Why? Because we are God, and God is rich, and God is strong, and that is our natural state. Anything else that's negative is not who we are, my people. It is not who we are. Whenever the individual passes away, whenever the flesh dies, we go somewhere else. So whatever the flesh has on it, we are not it. Because whenever the flesh dies, that means when you pass away, the flesh stays here with whatever freckles and weirdness it has on it, which is not who you are. Okay? A person will pass away and the tumor, the cancer, will still be in the body. Wow, there's no one there anymore. What stayed here is the skin, the meat suit stayed here, and the spirit, the soul went out, who you are. Okay, the cancer didn't go with you. Okay, it stays on the meat suit. Okay, that's why when there's something wrong with you, you don't identify with the meat suit. You say the meat suit's going through something, the ego, the flesh, but not me, for I am spirit, I am perfection, I am love, I am perfect always. I love you so much, people. We're going to keep going always, every single day. I love you so much, and there is no time. When I say every single day, really, I'm talking about right now, here, present moment. So we're going to be going every single right now, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I love you so much. Vamos.